Good morning, brothers and sisters. Let's get into the Word. Today, the first reading and the Gospel reading actually share a common theme. It speaks to something that is deeply human, our fear of being lost and our longing for guidance, and even God's response to that fear. Now, as I reflected on this, I found that often I go about my daily life feeling a little bit lost in the sea of to-do lists. I am guided by my survival instincts more than I realize. So maybe there are big decisions such as deciding where to live, or smaller decisions like what to have for dinner. My choices can be erratic. At different times of days, I can give you different types of answers to those questions. My decisions are shaped by mood, how tired I am, or even my immediate thoughts at that moment. As I reflected on this, I realized that many of us actually live life this way too. But as I thought further, I realized there are some decisions ask more of us. How we navigate conflict at work, for example, or how do we own up to mistakes we make at home. These are moral choices and they cannot rest on impulse or emotion alone. But when we face them, fear often steps in. We want certainty and we want reassurance. Most of all, at least myself, I want God to remove all my doubt and tell me that everything will be all right. Or in simpler terms, I want God to tell me what to do. Now, brothers and sisters, as we see in the first and gospel reading, this struggle is not unique. God's people have always felt this way. From the ancient Israelites, the first disciples, and even the early Christians, all of us longed for guidance in moments of confusion and fear. And in the gospel today, when Jesus calms the storm, he asks his disciples why they are afraid. And they call them people who lacked faith. But I recognize myself in those frightened disciples, actually. Like them, when the waves rise and when the storm is tormenting the sea, I scramble for solutions and I cry out to God. I always wonder, why is he silent? Or why is Jesus sleeping during the storm and I feel close to drowning? But Jesus today draws our attention elsewhere. He calls us to a calm obedience. It's a trust that rests not on our ability to calm the storm, but his power to calm it. He doesn't ask us to steer frantically. He asks us to surrender. So today, let us take a moment to reflect together. What fears are rocking our boat? Where are we trying too hard to control in our lives? And how might God be inviting us to loosen our grip on the steering wheel, to trust him more deeply? Through the intercession of St. John Bosco, may we grow in patience amidst our struggles and also grow in hope for God's peace in our lives. Amen.